Hello, I'm James Marshall, and I am back again with some more inspiration. This is your VOA Weekly Motivation. On July the 24th, 1915, one of the most tragic events in America's maritime history took place. You see, on that Saturday, employees of the Western Electric Company and their families gathered in downtown Chicago to prepare for a very short trip across Lake Michigan for the company's picnic. Now, the company had arranged several boats to ferry the attendees to the site of the company event. One of those vessels was called the SS Eastland. This ship was known at the time to be a premier tour boat that serviced the Great Lakes, but it would soon be known as the boat that contributed to the greatest loss of life from a single shipwreck on the Great Lakes. You see, on the morning of July the 24th, passengers began boarding the Eastland on the south bank of the Chicago River. Now, at about 7:10 a.m., the ship had reached its capacity of 2,572 passengers, but nevertheless, the weight of the passengers, many who were standing on the upper decks, caused the ship to become extremely unstable, and it began to tilt to the port side. Now, the crew did all they could to try to stabilize the ship by filling the ballast tank with water, but unfortunately was unsuccessful. And at about 7:28 a.m., while still tied to the docks, the Eastland tilted sharply to the port and then rolled completely onto its side, plunging into the water. Passengers were thrown into the water, ultimately leading to 844 crew and passengers whose lives were lost. An investigation on this tragic event uncovered that there were two key issues. One was the additional weight that was added to the boat after recent mandated modifications that required the Eastland to carry more lifeboats, which made the Eastland extremely top-heavy. Now, the second issue that was unveiled by this investigation would show that the disaster may just have been a tragedy in the making. It was discovered that the boat was built and purposed for speed, but sat very high in the water, which made it unstable. You see, the focus of the Eastland, based on its design, was on speed and not stability. Now, this is a great lesson for us to understand because so often you and I operate at such a high pace in life. You know how it is. We are frequently trying to get things done quickly, and we are often in a hurry from going from one task to the next, one destination to the next. We stress ourselves out trying to figure out how we can move faster, not realizing that our high pace, sprinting around through life, can be causing us to become extremely unstable. So as you make plans, don't just focus on speed. Prioritize stability. Because if you don't, like the Eastland, you too may just be a tragedy in the making. Well, that's your motivation for this week, and I hope that it encourages you and blesses you until we meet again. Take care.